Hey foodies, welcome to Cooking Shooking. Today we are going to make this Nagori dal tadka. The place Nagaur is very popular in Rajasthan. Today we are making a dal tadka recipe in restaurant style, which is super easy and very flavorful. So guys, first we will prepare the dal by soaking it. Here I have a bowl and I am taking half a cup of masoor dal. This is whole masoor dal or basically red lentils. Half a cup of that. We will add it to a bowl, add about 1 cup of water and let it soak for about 2 or 3 hours. If you find that the dal is very dirty, then you can wash it a couple of times. For me it was fine. I am also taking one more bowl. In this I am taking 1/4 cup of arhar dal or tuar dal. This is also known as pigeon peas. Half the quantity of the masoor dal. Add some water to it and let it soak for about the same time. So in about 2 or 3 hours this will be done. After it is done, you can take a pressure cooker. In that add the dals, both of them. Along with that I am adding salt, which is as per taste, and about 1 more cup of water. Next we will cover this up with the lid and let it cook for about 6 whistles in high flame. After that we will lower it down to simmer and cook it for 5 more minutes. What will happen then is basically the masoor dal will have the texture and the arhar dal will cook completely, so we will get a good texture from the masoor dal and binding from the arhar dal. So after this is cooked, you can turn off the flame and keep it aside for about 10 minutes or so. In that time, the pressure cooker should naturally cool down. So the pressure cooker has cooled and I am making the tadka right now. For that you have to heat up the flame on high heat and place a wok or a steel pan. If you use a steel pan, you will get a much nicer taste. Here I am using the same Chinese kadhai. In this we will take about 3 tablespoons of ghee. That is right, desi ghee I am using right now. Along with this 1 tablespoon of oil. I agree the recipe has a lot of oil and ghee, but that's what makes it tasty. We are basically making a tadka right now for 2 stages. Basically we will make the tadka for the first tadka and the second tadka also, both at once. So in the hot oil and ghee we are adding 1 teaspoon of jeera seeds. You can see how immediately the jeera seeds are puffing up. This is looking great. I am also taking 1 teaspoon of saunf or fennel seeds and about half a teaspoon of hing. That's right, the recipe has a lot of hing. Next we will add the ginger and garlic to it. You have to use the fresh variety right now and the chopped variety. Don't use the paste. 1 teaspoon each of ginger and garlic. I'm also taking lots of whole red chilies. The dhabas usually add double of what I'm using right now. I'm taking 6 or 7 of them. The flame has to be high. Give it a stir guys, and our initial tadka will be ready. We will take some out for the garnish. So this half a ladle should be fine for garnishing the dal. So now we will take the onions right now. The onions will bring a very nice sweet flavor to our dal. Here I am taking 1 onion which is finely chopped, and then we will give it a stir. The flame is high. We will just cook it for a minute. You can see this still looks like a tadka. We are not making a masala right now. You don't have to brown the onions, just 1 minute is fine. After 1 minute we will take a good quantity of coriander leaves. I am taking 2 or 3 tablespoons of them, which is finely chopped. I am also adding salt, which is as per taste, and then we will add a good teaspoon of kasuri methi. I am using this brand today and this one is also from Nagaur. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm taking 1 teaspoon of kasuri methi. We will crush it and add it. Once again you have to cook it for 1 more minute and this should be done. So the pyaz ka tadka is ready, but we have to add something sour. You can use tomatoes if you want to, 1 of it which is finely chopped, or you can take 1 teaspoon of amchur like I'm using right now. So along with the amchur powder I'm also taking half a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. You can also use degi mirch, and then we will add the dal into it. The dal looks amazing, isn't it? Like I said earlier, the arhar dal will completely melt and the masoor dal will have texture. This looks amazing. Now we will give it a stir and bring it to a boil. If required, you can add water to it to adjust the consistency. If you use tomatoes, then we usually get good nice red color, but if you don't use tomatoes, you can get the same color if you add some food color, but I'm just doing it for the sake of making it in the same exact restaurant style, I mean dhaba style. It is totally optional to add food color right now. Once the dal boils, we will prepare the tadka again. In the sense, the tadka we made earlier, we will heat it up again in high flame so that we can serve with it. As the tadka is heating up, you can add a pinch of kasuri methi into it. Along with that, a pinch of red chili powder so that we can make it even more flavorful. So guys, our Nagori dal tadka is ready. I am serving it hot in dhaba style in a plate, oval plate I am talking about, and the consistency is perfect for eating right now, but if you want to eat it later, then you will have to add some water into it. As we serve it, I will sprinkle a little bit of coriander leaves on top and the tadka that we made. You must have definitely tried the regular dal tadka, but I am sure you might not have tried the Nagori dal tadka. You should definitely try this one out. I am 100% sure this will be your new favorite. So I ate it at a restaurant guys and I totally loved it, so I'm sharing it. Basically it is from the Santosh Dhaba. Try it out and share your feedback. This was my recipe for the dal tadka Nagori or Nagori dal tadka. I hope to see you soon with one more video. Bye, take care, happy cooking.